Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Does that look all right? It's got us both.
We're both here.
We're both on there.
Yeah.
It's kind of angled.
I'm going to use my, like a headband.
Hold your hair back.
No.
Are you growing? You should grow your hair out.
No.
No, you
Needs to
shouldn't,
be
because
cut.
then it would look awesome, and then I would literally have nothing.
It would be awesome. It'd be streaked gray, but
Dude, it would be flowing and thick and. All right, let me see. Let me look at this. All right. Looking at the Podcasters Universe on here. I see episode. Huh. What's up, one person?
hello, hello, hello.
Oh, I need to have the link. I'm a freaking dummy. I have to have my own link. Whoa. Sorry, we don't know technology good. So I need to have freaking. It's so stupid. I know you are. I am almost ready. I'm trying to figure out how to see comments on this, because you need to have the link because it's a secret.
It's just a secret.
So I can click on it. Maybe if I edit, it'll just go, oof.
It's a little special secret.
Next. Go.
It's a special secret. Baffle.
Baffle.
Baffle secret.
Very baffle. Oh, here we go. Paste. That didn't work.
I'm gonna buy multiples of this guy. Give everybody a fist of fist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's like kind of a lame character too, but that fist is pretty sweet.
Only reason I bought him.
Yeah, I can't see comments. That's dumb. Wait. Maybe now I can. Hey, one person. Can you put like a comment or something? Maybe I can then see what the heckaroonie dooney's going on. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll figure that out sometime. You guys can just watch us for now. But it's working. I heard us.
I heard you.
Let me get out my notes.
Mother of all that's holy.
Wowee. All right, I just have to make sure because so Curtis Ack.
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead.
You gonna
sneeze, but
oh.
Corona.
It says for your next podcast, I'd like to hear you guys' 10 top 10 7-inch figures you'd want to be in Classics line Club Grayskull William Stout figures. And he gives his top 10.
Top 10 William Stout figures?
Of any of the 7-inch lines. Top 10 you want.
Oh, of any of the 7-inch lines.
Yeah.
Boy, that's going to be hard to do on the spot. Because Guillermo got a dandy of a question, too, that I'm not going to be able to do on the spot.
I know.
That's a random.
That's got to be a random
time.
Yeah. It's a good call. Well, all 10 years would probably just be Hero of the Day anyway.
It's true. I was already thinking the same thing. Hero of the Day. Hero of the Day. Hero of just different parts of that song.
Yep. I'm just getting a quick list here, and then we can start.
Why didn't they give him an arm armor? Come on.
I know it doesn't 2 leg armors, and like Man at Arms only had 1 on his leg, so why didn't they just give him an arm armor?
Yeah.
How do you change the glasses? Do you have to take off the whole thing? Yeah, I figured.
Just like the Royal Guards or Battle Armor He-Man. Do you have a Battle Armor He-Man?
I don't.
Oh.
I have a Skeletor.
Oh, so you know how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Classics. Did you see the video I posted of Macho Man as the Emperor in Star Wars?
No.
I think it's funny.
No. Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, it's getting difficult at this point.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Yeah, I should have known from the very beginning. From what you said, when the mega powers were formed, from the very beginning, you lived through what was mine. I remember what you said.
You can destroy the Emperor. You and me. Together, and rule the galaxy as father and son.
Yeah, that was right. Those words right there.
This would make this movie 1,000 times better.
Didn't like the taste, but I swallowed it anyway, But I remember the time when there was a conquistador out of the ring, the one that is so jealous that he can't stand it, You came in there with your poses, but you made a big idiot out of yourself, And speaking of idiot things, what about that stupid idea? Did you forget that one? Think back. That right there seals your fate,
It fits perfect too.
It's so
Great.
There seals your fate,
All right. Think I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to do a show?
I think we're going to do a show. I think that's the plan. Hey!
62, you say?
No, I didn't. I said 63.
You say?
This thing's gray and fuzzy. Figure it out. I'm alive, dudes.
Podcasters of the Universe, episode 63! Wow!
I dropped my headphones, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. What's up, baby?
I want you to do that to my belly.
For free. I do it for free. I let you pay me to do it. Be awesome. What's up, man?
Well, we're back.
Heck yeah.
Regular night.
Regular night, yeah.
in the
it
studio.
feels dirty. Yeah. But like good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. So go ahead.
I like being in
What?
the studio.
Do you like being in the studio? Yeah, I do too.
I also like having guests.
Yes. Now and that was a wonderful guest we had the last time.
Oh, Penny was awesome.
Yeah, that was super fun. And like we just like it was nice, you know, you're comfortable, we're in our own houses and whatever. So I mean that is, you know, it's kind of a perk, I guess, in that situation. You know, you can just yell with all these people. We could have added more people, but we didn't because Penny was totally worth it.
Well, yeah.
We need to have Danielle, Penny. I every time I like say her name, it's always different.
Yeah.
It's just it is what it is. But like, we should just make her the replacement for Matt.
Yeah.
So like Matt would just never come on. Anytime that he wanted to come on, we just had Penny come on.
Right.
I think that's a good idea.
No more Matt.
No more Matt. He's
That's
done.
done.
We offered him the position and he turned us down and now I'm bitter. So
Yeah.
no, I love Matt.
Yeah.
I love everybody.
How's rejection feel, Matt?
Yeah.
You rejected us. Now you take this. I have to actually, you know this, but our listeners don't. In order to get Matt to listen, I have to actually send him the link.
Yeah. You think he'd be like
to his personal.
anxious?
No.
No. He's like, oh, what's the link to that?
How do I find that?
Yeah. How do I find it? Really? Really? You don't listen to podcasts?
Guess not.
Like they're just not pulled up? He should just subscribe to them on his phone or something. I don't know.
He's too busy posting political things.
Lately, yeah. Stern turds.
He's been going crazy. Wow.
I stopped doing that a long time ago. Now it's
Hey,
just toys and humor.
I don't post them and I don't read them.
Nope.
Scroll right on by.
Yep.
Till I see a toy.
Yeah.
Something that makes me smile.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it? So fun. Oh, and we brought a lot of toys with us today.
We do. We got toys today, and it's going to be a fun stroll through Walmart.
I was like, where's he going? Where's he going?
Walmart. These
basically Walmart, yeah.
These all came from Walmart.
Yeah. Well, we can get into that soon. Anything exciting happened to you the last couple weeks?
Man. No.
No?
Not really. It's
Pretty
been
uneventful?
Pretty uneventful. I've been doing some car shopping for my oldest daughter.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Almost bought one today.
Oh, really?
Somebody got there before me.
Oh, nuts.
Like a half hour before me.
Nuts.
So.
You gonna get her like a jalopy for her first one, or you gonna get her something a little nicer?
Not a jalopy, because
Yeah.
I want it to be reliable.
Sure.
But I'm not going to get her anything great. I mean, she
Yeah.
worked last year all summer. She worked at an ice cream place.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
she saved up a couple grand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
we're helping
that's
her.
Very responsible.
We're helping her out a little bit, and we told her the killer. And you're what? How old's Lily?
Lily is 13.
Yeah, so you're a little bit out, but putting them on your insurance is, well, at least in Michigan.
Yeah.
Those of you who don't live in Michigan, it might not be so bad, but if you haven't known, I think Michigan's rated highest in like what we pay for car insurance.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And to add her to the insurance is devastating. It's like $200 a month, I heard.
What, really? You heard?
Well, I haven't looked into it, but
Oh,
like my
okay.
brother's going through the same thing.
See,
So like, I'm hoping I can shop around and find something better than what he has found. But yeah, I mean, I told my daughter, I said, all right, you save up some money, get a car, and we'll help you get the car, but you're going to have to find a way to pay to be on the insurance.
there you go. Yep. You're going to need one of them little jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Sienna turned 16. See, we didn't, like, we paid for the driver's training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she got a car from her grandma, and her grandma was like, I'll just put her on my insurance. Even though she, like, lived out of state. And it was pretty nuts. It was weird. Yeah, so we never had to cover it or anything. We were pretty lucky. Like, her grandma was like, I want to do this for you. And, like, she's really sweet. And always takes care of
Man, I
My
need some
oldest.
relatives out of state.
I know, right?
Poju listeners, anybody want to put my daughter on your insurance?
Right? You know, and she just did it again. She's brought her another car. Like my daughter's 23 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she brought her.
I forget that you're. But
Because she's never around. She's
Yeah.
living her own life, doing her own thing.
You know, I always think Lily's the only one you got until your daughter shows up somewhere.
Yeah, but dude, my oldest she's a freaking hoot, man. She's pretty funny. So she makes me laugh. I'm like, all right, she's got my humor.
Yeah.
Lily will be back there someday. Right now, she's an angsty teen. So, ugh. She's kind of like, I don't know, just, ugh. You know, how do you, yeah, just,
I don't. So this is probably a boring subject for everybody, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. My oldest daughter has been really easy. She's gonna be 16 very soon. She's kind of grumpy sometimes, but she's not bad.
No, I actually had a lot of fun hanging out with your daughter at like Disney and stuff. Like she kind of lashed on to me and Laura, and we had a good time. Like she's funny. I was like laughing.
Easygoing.
Yeah, real chill, and
she's chill. And Claire's 12, and Claire's a lot more drama, but still
pretty laid back.
Not bad.
And that's
so far.
Lily was used to be really funny and kind of upbeat, and she can be around her friends, but around us it's all like drama. Like I'm bored.
Mm-hmm.
I need some friends to come up. Can I have a skateboard? Can I have a this? Come on, dude, where's the fun? But everybody, whatever. Everybody says they come back, and it's true with my oldest. She kind of, had to go through her weird teen stage and come back, and now she's awesome. So
I'm going through my weird early 40s stage right now.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my late 30s and early 40s have all about like, I'm gonna do podcasts and stuff, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, why not? I think it works.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should talk about. You got anything else you want to add to the?
No, my life's been boring, so there's nothing going on.
Boring's good.
Boring is good.
Yeah. All right. I think it's time for the news.
All right.
All right, Jeremy, what do we got in the news?
Oh man, check this out. So, I've been scouring the social media pages for Masters of the Universe, and lately they've been showing off the box art for the upcoming Origins line.
Man,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Have you seen all these?
I don't know if I've seen them all. I've seen Beastman for sure. I've seen Skeletor.
Yeah, they have them for Tila, He-Man, Evelyn, Skeletor,
Evelyn, I've seen. Yep.
Beastman.
Yep.
Pencils by Axel Jimenez and colors by Francisco Etchart. Is that right? That sounds good to me. Etchart. I mean, some pretty phenomenal stuff. In some cases, though, I'll be honest, I think I like the pencils because they showed some with the pencils.
The pencils are great, but I love the color.
Now the color is done fantastic. It looks like box art and like it looks like the old stuff, but with like a modern twist.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think it's a good marriage. I mean, Axel rocks. Axel's pencils are always awesome
for sure.
I'm
sorry, that's that Tila one, man.
She's
just rocking Merman #1, knocking him back, and the King and Queen in the back with the white hair, like the mini comics. Yeah. How cool is that?
Really cool. I love it. I think the Beastman one might be my favorite.
Yeah.
But no,
and then I don't think we saw the whole stuff for the Sky Set. Maybe they did, but there's just like that little homage to like that old drawing of Beastman. Like I have him on a lunchbox where he's doing that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he just looks like he's monkeying it up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little nods everywhere. Just I love that stuff.
The box art is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think as far as old fans go, they're checking all the boxes.
Oh yeah, they're making sure we're paying attention, and they're giving us everything we want. Really,
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, they're throwing little Easter eggs here and there, and just getting some of the best artists to work on this stuff, and just putting a lot of care and thought into it.
I just hope these little snot-nosed, phone-addicted kids start liking it.
They're not. They're not. They're not gonna. We're screwed. That's why they're giving it their all. I mean, seriously. Okay. I'm not trying to be a pessimist here, but think about it. They're giving us everything right now. They're like all this nostalgia thrown at us, nods to old, art and books and like characters, and like they're touching on our nostalgia bone with the figures and just all this stuff. And like then they're gonna have the cartoons or like movie, and we're doing it. This is it, and it's just it's gonna die.
No.
I prove me wrong, Mattel. Prove me wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
Oh my God. What's probably going to happen is it's all going to fail somehow, some way, and then it's just going to revert back to like Super 7, like all these
Niche.
Yeah.
Niche.
But you know what? I'd be totally okay. I am not complaining whatsoever with what they're giving us right now. I'm telling you, this is wonderful.
No, it's great. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be short-lived.
I don't either, but it seems like everything that I really get excited for are just like, so I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I mean, in my heart of hearts, I just have a feeling we're going to get, just let down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to that.
I think it's the 2000X effect.
It is ever since.
Because I loved to do 2000X. It was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
cut us off.
And it was just like, it was like this.
Wow.
I just ripped a figure in half.
You did. You ripped it right in two. That was aggressive.
That's how it felt. When 2000X just went away.
Yeah. They didn't do too bad with classics, though. That went for a really long time. Really
Classics is but that's just for us.
Right. No, I hear you. Retail stuff. Yeah, we'll see. But so definitely if you guys haven't seen that art, get on the social media pages for Masters of the Universe. They were sharing them, and or become friends or follow that Axel Jimenez guy and check out his stuff. Looks really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Which will lead us right into probably some of the bigger news that we've heard in the last couple weeks is the Masters of the Universe Origins PowerCon exclusives this year. We're getting a Lords of Power 5-pack. The 5-pack of He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Beastman, and Merman. They recreate the prototype sculpts shown in the original promotional materials as highly articulated Masters of the Universe Origin figures. This set comes housed in a premium, I don't know that word, coffret style collector case in the style of the original Masters of the Universe carrying cases, optimized for display with all new custom artwork and illustrations. $200. Sounds pretty darn good to me.
5 figures.
5 figures.
$200.
Beautiful carrying
$40
case.
a figure. Beautiful. It breaks down to $40 a figure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're exclusives. I'm in.
I
want two of them. I don't think I can afford two.
I can't. Yeah, I can't, but I would love to. They look just like the. If you guys haven't seen that Lords of Power picture from before the figures were even produced or anything, like it's really interesting. The way the characters look, and they shared them too. You can check it out like on the PowerCon website or anywhere on Facebook right now. These are just really, really cool. Merman looks very, very blurbly around the edges, if you know what I mean.
Blurbly.
Yeah, like his little ear things. I don't even know what you would call those, like fins on his head.
Yeah.
And
looks
like
very
his
crustacean.
boots.
He looks crabby.
Yeah.
Kind of like a crab, kind of
he does.
fishy crab guy, which is exactly what he should look like.
Yes. Looks like he smells bad.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of sweaty.
Beastman has like the big yellow wristbands with like the blades, and I mean, God, he just looks a lot different. Like his emblem that is normally in the center of his chest is like
His
moved
belt.
down. Yeah, like on his belt, and he's got big awkward spikes coming up on the side of his head.
Looks like he's a road warrior from wrestling.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, or Mad Max.
Like if they do the Road Warriors in this WWE crossover, they could reuse that.
Oh yeah,
They
for
could
sure.
just pay
Maybe
over
that
it.
was their plan. You
Maybe
know,
that's
could be. He's got big, like he looks more gorilla. He's got the big teeth and big fangs and stuff. He looks really cool. Yeah. I could hear that coming from him. Man at Arms. He's got the fur around the edges of his arms, you know, on his armor there. A red dot in the center of his belt there. Blue wristband, which is that usually isn't that usually all green? So kind of like this is like breaking, it breaks it up a little bit.
Head's kind of a different shape. Looks like.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like his helmet flares.
Right. Yeah.
More hugs his head.
And I mean his entire arm is like decked out. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then he's got the knife in the boot. So, yeah.
Man.
Face all covered, so like you can't even see his mouth. I like that. I love that. He's in battle mode.
Yeah.
Skeletor has like the big, of course, the big thing to me anyway is like the yellow bat on his chest.
Yeah.
Like the old drawings and stuff. Obviously, that was in that. I'm assuming that's where Alcoa got that stuff. Maybe looking at these prototypes.
Yeah.
I really like the feet. They're like the naked feet, but they're like pointy. And then he's just got like shin guard boots.
Half boot.
Yeah, half boot. And then his face is very unique. I've never seen a Skeletor with this type of face. It's kind of, It looks like he's saying that the whole time. And the big red balls in his eyes too.
Yeah.
Like how cool. That's a cool Skeletor. He-Man.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on what's different about old He-Man there.
I don't know. Maybe like the chest armor is a little tighter or something. I honestly don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. He's got the yellow boots, boot fur. There's no sword that we can see, and it's got the vintage style He-Man head. But we already kind of have this figure, but maybe this is a way for people to get him if they didn't get him before.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Can't
I don't know.
Too many He-Man.
Yeah, you can never. I mean, I stockpile them when I can. So, is that all of those?
And so I want to apologize because on my wife is going to kill me if you're a listener over there as well as here. I kind of talked about these over there, but it was like literally the first time I laid eyes on them, and I thought that they were just more early mini comic stuff at a glance.
Well, yeah, if you look at them, though, they do look like that.
Yeah,
so.
the first thing I noticed was Skeletor's yellow bat, and I'm like, oh, I remember that page.
Yes.
That where that is, you know, and Man at Arms kind of does look like that in the mini comics, you know. So, but then Beastman, and you can hear it if you listen to it. Beastman's where it throws me off. I'm like, I don't know if this.
Yeah, he
this
looks a lot different.
This is right.
Yeah, he was more.
But, so yeah, Power Lords. That's what they were, and I think if in one
Lords
of
of Power.
Sorry, yeah.
I think
Power Lords is something else.
Yes.
Lords of Power. And I believe in one of the documentaries, might be the one on Netflix, they talk about that they switched it because Lords of Power seemed religious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
so Masters of the Universe is non-religious.
Yeah, right. Cross on his chest and all that stuff. Well, and of course, Motu Origins would not be complete having an exclusive set of all men if they did not throw in the sister of Mr. He-Man himself.
Yes.
Motu Origins She-Ra. This 35th anniversary edition figure captures the retro look of the original toy and features modern articulation for enhanced play and posability. The convention exclusive packaging comes nestled, I like that, inside a removable blister and unfolds to reveal multiple panels of custom artwork, as well as an exclusive comic that reimagines She-Ra's original story. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
She's $40. And to me, it's very vintage figure.
Very vintage figure.
Just you can actually articulate her now.
Yeah.
Her arms and wrists and
her knee flaps.
Your knee flaps. Yeah, come on. I mean, they could have done something there.
You know what I think's going to happen?
What?
Like year 2 of Origins. You know, remember? I don't know if those of you who had GI Joe fans. The original GI Joes were swivel arm, or no, they were straight arm. And then like year 2, they were like now with swivel arm action.
Yeah.
I think year 2 of Origins are going to be like now with no knee flaps.
Maybe. I don't know. It's so weird. Just such a weird. Like nobody looked at that and went, "Yeah, I think we come up with something a little better."
It's not that bad on the guy figures. It's the girl figures that really is not
Just
pleasing.
Yeah.
Her kind of skirt kind of hides it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think she's
especially-
gonna look as bad, but of course she is just standing straight up
Yeah.
too. So
I like that figure. I want it.
yeah,
gonna get it?
Yeah, I'll get this one.
Heck yeah, I'll get that one.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I have
She's got
She-Ra
rooted hair.
figures anyway. Yeah, she's got the rooted hair. She has, of course, the old headdress that you can pull down over her eyes or flip it over or whatever you got to do to cover her eyes. The sword is unique. It actually looks kind of like the power sword, and it's got the jewel in it. Where the old one doesn't look like the power sword. Comes with a brush, which is also like an axe.
Yeah,
Which is pretty cool. Her shield, I mean, she looks pretty much like the old figure. A big red cape. I don't remember if that was on the old figure or not. So, I'm not very well versed in the She-Ra. You're just dropping stuff over there. What are you doing?
drop things.
So yeah,
I'm pumped.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had been led to believe that we can only get repaints of Masters of the Universe figures for exclusives, which was the case when Mattel wasn't putting money behind it.
I think
Is that the case? I'm assuming.
We don't know the
We don't know the
particulars,
details.
but
I'm sure Val will listen and go, "Dudes,
Shut
jeez,
up.
again!
Shut up."
You guys are so stupid."
no, but we do know this. We know that Mattel is got more of a dog in the fight than they used to. You can say that.
Yeah.
That's the so
Yeah.
hey, we got some cool things because of it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, exclusive figures like those are not just repaints. So, except maybe He-Man or whatever. But, so that leaves us with one more thing, and I'll lead with on March 21st of this year, 2020,
Oh yes.
MuskeeCon 4. That's right. MuskeeCon is happening again in our own little town of Muskegon. Muskegon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Come out. It's at the Hilton Marriott.
We realize
Why's it got such a long name?
I don't know. Because
It's those two words somehow combined. Hilton by Marriott or Marriott,
yeah.
but yeah, whatever. Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, what were you saying?
we realize most of our listeners don't live around here and you're not going to come out for the show. But here's the reason that if you live within driving distance that you should come out to this show is the Four Horsemen are going to be at this show. They're going to be there. They're going to be in my hometown. They came basically to see me. That's what I've heard.
After you worked for them last year, they're like, we have to hang out with this guy.
No, they're not coming just to see me. They're coming to see anybody who wants to see them. It's gonna be really cool. So, like I've said, and I've given the spiel on the other two shows.
Well, and also, if you guys don't know who they are, which we hope you do,
Everybody listen to this guy.
we hope you do. Okay, I mean, if you don't, maybe they're a new listener.
Okay. Tell them who they are.
They created The Simpsons.
Okay.
All right. No, they've done the sculpting. I mean, ever since back with 2000X and stuff. They've been doing all of the majority that I know of the sculpting for any Masters of the Universe figures.
They've had their hands thick
Yeah.
in Masters of the Universe for quite a few years.
And of course, like Mythic Legions are their baby, and those are really sweet too. They always do some Masters homages and stuff like that too. So, yeah, these dudes are coming to our town and hanging out with us. Man, they are just gonna be bummed. They're gonna go, this town is so small, but they're gonna walk in and go, what is going on? And then they're gonna see all of us, and they're gonna be blown away because we're awesome.
Yeah, like I'd be like, what in the hell is this pocket?
What is this?
This pocket?
People are always like surprised when they find out that this, that this community exists in this small town.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for Pete that he was able to get those guys to come out here, and I think they're gonna have a good time. They said they're gonna have some Mythic Legions for sale. I think if I'm not mistaken.
I would bet on that.
I would hope, because I think I might drop some money while I'm there. Yeah, so come on out, March 21st.
You don't know where Muskegon is? Muskegon is oh boy, it's your small hand knuckle on your pinky of the. You put the mitten up like all Michiganders do.
Yeah.
We put the mitten up.
Put your left hand up, and you look at your fingernails, and then you go right there, your left pinky knuckle,
like the knuckle that attaches your finger to your hand.
The bottomest
right on the
articulation point in your finger.
Right on Lake Michigan. So if you are Chicago, if you're Indianapolis, if you're Detroit, if you're up north, Traverse City, if you're, it might be worth a trip to come to this small little convention.
I would say so. Plus, you get to meet us.
Well, that's the bigger thing.
Yeah.
The horsemen are great.
Yeah, they're great.
We're the real attraction.
Yeah, that's why you're coming. You get to buy. You could like point at us and like laugh at how crappy our art is, because we're gonna attempt to sell some and stuff like that. So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, come on out. And that's really all I got for the news.
That's it for the news.
Yeah, it was not very. There's not a lot.
Not a lot going on.
No.
All right. Well, moving on. Do we have a random this week or not?
No. Kind of, but no. Like, there's some questions that are kind of on the iffy side, so I don't know if they're random or not. Yeah. You want me to go to that? You want me to find something?
I don't know if there's anything that we're going to be prepared for.
Well, I figured today, I went out shopping. I went to Walmart. Like, oh yeah, go for it. That's right.
All right.
You got a hold of them the night before, and then I got them the day after. We got the new Masters of the WW Universe, if I'm saying that right. Wave 2 figures.
All right.
And do you want to do like a live when we do these? People said they really dug that last time we did that.
Well, we can.
Well, you're good at posing and showing these things off. You want me to do it?
Man. It's up to you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I pause? Guess they're falling over, folks.
No, they'll ride it with us.
All right.
We got this.
All right. So we're gonna go live on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I want to show these figures off to people if you guys haven't seen them yet. These guys are really fun. Obviously, these are the. Hang on one second. There you go. Okay. So these are the figures that are basically what Origins are going to be made out of. They're articulated the same way, use a lot of the swappable pieces and all that. It's drawn some people who normally wouldn't be into wrestling into collecting wrestling figures. And maybe wrestling people have discovered a little bit of He-Man from these things. Or maybe not, but these are pretty cool, man. I actually brought all 8 today. And
yeah.
I love the articulation on these things. I think they look really good. The quality is really nice. The plastic is good.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that Mattel plastic.
Mm.
It's got like a flavor to it. But I'm really liking the accessories. Yeah, it tastes. What's that guy's name again?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Okay.
Roman Reigns.
You know, you think I'd be way into that dude because he's like a long-haired dude and he's wearing black. Like, that's what I did. But check that out.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, all these parts are interchangeable with the He-Man figures that we have. The ones that we got the set from the San Diego Origin set. You can swap these right around. They're really cool. Mix and match parts, pieces. you can. It's a customization childhood swap dream
Right.
is what it is.
Yeah, when we were kids, we could pop off an arm and put it on another guy. You don't dare pop off a leg.
Yeah.
Rubber bands would snap or something.
And it just makes it really, really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roman Reigns. I mean, and look at the tattoos. The arm is cool because, like, he's got all his tattoos.
Yeah, they put a lot of detail into that stuff. Really cool.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I'm assuming Fisto may be the same way. Maybe he'll have a removable glove. It might be this removable glove.
That might be kind of neat. Just
Yeah.
have like a normal hand underneath or something if you want to put Fisto that way for whatever reason.
Yeah. So I was gonna slide this on here, but apparently you need a
you need a closed fist.
closed fist to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, but you could swap his hand.
Well, heck yeah, you could. You could just go, bam.
Boom! He's just pulling them apart, just ripping them, the
Actually,
Ultimate
cool.
Warrior apart over here.
And we'll give him we just gave the Ultimate Warrior some tattoos,
Yes, you did.
and now you've got the Ultimate Warrior sporting the fist.
Yeah.
And some cool tattoos.
See, that's awesome. There is just I cannot wait to get some Masters figures for these and swap some parts around and just make your own dudes.
Buy extras.
Yeah, buy extras.
Just buy extras and swap stuff around.
Yeah.
Put a little paint on it if you want. You can
Yeah.
make whole new characters. Shoot.
Shoot.
But we got the Ultimate Warrior here.
Yes.
Comes with
A spear?
I think this is the classic spear.
Oh, no
for
kidding.
Ular.
Oh yeah.
I think I learned that from maybe it was Pixel Dan. I'm not sure.
I was just saying it like looked familiar, but I'm like that's not a vintage thing at all. So
But yeah, and they've
pretty
all, for those of you who can't see them, they've all got like little Masters of the Universe gimmicks. Macho Man at Arms here. He's got like the battle armor gimmick.
yeah, that's what's funny is it's got his freaking sunglasses.
Yeah.
Instead of like the HM logo or like
Yeah.
the bat insignia or something, it's got the sunglasses and they break. I mean, you can't. It's not action feature though, but
No.
you got to pop off his armor and then place in the other painted up ones. But yeah, he looks. I mean, that's like my favorite one.
Is it?
Yeah, Macho Man. I don't know why. There's been like a real love for Macho Man lately that's been coming out, and
I loved Macho Man when I was a kid.
see, I don't know. I wasn't huge on wrestling though, but I never had a problem with him. But like now, I'm like, dude, that guy was really funny and awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
his character was
Yeah,
amazing.
just really cool,
And
so.
I always liked him. But as far as figure is concerned, my favorite is Rey Mysterio Jr. And I never was a Rey Mysterio Jr. fan, but I love this figure just because his colors are so vibrant.
which is really weird because when I saw pictures of him, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. Whatever.
Me too.
And when you get him out, you're like this is really. It's very. Maybe it's because it's very Stratos-y.
It is very Stratos-y. He's more colorful than Stratos because Stratos is gray. A lot of his body is.
Right.
But basically, he has legitimate Stratos gear.
Yeah.
His backpack and
And what was cool about his
wings.
his wings on his arms is like you pop off his hand and then you slide those over and then put the hand back in to hold them into place.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little, I don't know, an update because before it just kind of had like that clip that went over the hands or the wrists, and sometimes that would just over time, not really chill there anymore.
Yeah. No, you could even do some 2000X action if you wanted.
Oh yeah. Let's check this out. Steve's those of you that can't see, that aren't watching this, that are just listening, Steve is changing around some stuff on an old Rey Mysterio here. Looks like he's swapping his wing on his arm, putting it backward so it's pointing out. And putting the hand back in.
Yeah, like if you did that to both arms, you could have,
Oh yeah,
you could have a great big wingspan.
yeah.
I didn't make noises. I'm
You
so,
did it. It's
I'm
so
so
awesome.
immature.
You play with toys way better than I do. Like I get, if I was by myself playing with, like I would get self-conscious by myself. But you're like, I'm doing it.
I'm so stupid. I love it. Actually, it's pretty cool to, I don't
Yeah.
know.
He's very fun. I like him. He's pretty cool looking.
Oh, totally neglected this guy. This guy's really fun too. This is Cena, John Cena.
Faker John.
Can you see him?
Cena.
Get it? Faker John Cena, and I think that's just an awesome gimmick.
He's that translucent blue,
Yeah, it's so cool.
dark hair. Everything's black on him.
If you taken this off?
Oh, I can see. I like kind of peeked though. I looked at his chest. He's got the thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The sticker. Nakey him up, man. Nakey him up.
Look at that.
Woo.
So
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. I say gonna be because I'm like Faker. I can't wait. They should make Faker translucent too. I don't know why. But just because that one looks so good to me.
it's very cool. I like it, and I gave the original weapons that came with the Cena that came with the ring are blue, like this. And if you put those weapons on him, it looks amazing.
Oh, I'll have to do that. I still haven't opened my wrestling ring yet because I'm terrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some. I have a Super Mario Castle that I got for my birthday in September that I haven't opened yet. Just because I'm like waiting for me to clean up down there and make it perfect. So it's a little treat for later.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people saying hi on here.
Okay.
Um,
Hello.
I'm just gonna run through that real quick. We had Nick Peterson said these have great detail. Yes, they do. Eric Munoz says, "What up from El Paso?"
Hey, Eric.
Harley and Michaela Jackson said, "Convince me not to sell my WWF Eternia stuff." Well, we're trying right now. Watch our video. Your wife said, "What's up, fellas?" And Steve's high hair. Your hair is very.
Yeah, it's a little crazy today.
I like it. I'm telling you. Really. Let's see. Rich Rampage says, "Yo, brother's nice. My favorite new product." That's right. These are pretty sweet. He also has the first whole run. They're just hitting stores now, at least in Muskegon, Michigan. So, and we usually get stuff last. So, hi Matt. Missed you too. I totally didn't talk about replacing you earlier.
Yeah.
Justice Curry says, "Hi guys." Says, "What's the retail? I saw people selling them at a shop for $20, but figure they're 15. These are $15 a piece." And I don't know, these are pretty good for $15 a piece, you ask me. If they're 20, I'd probably pay it. I gripe, but I'm a sucker these days. I'm just like, I pay so much for figures, it doesn't surprise me anymore. Now, was it Finn Balor? Is that his name? Baylor,
Baylor. I think. I don't know. I'm not real.
Sting.
I don't know the new figures. I'm not.
That's just it. Like, I don't know a lot of these guys. That's why maybe that's why I'm so excited about like Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man.
Me too. And Triple H. I love Triple H.
Yeah. I know that they'll never do it because he was an idiot. But Hulk Hogan,
I think they might do it.
You think so?
I don't see why they would.
I don't know. I thought like he was in deep crap somehow with the public, or maybe people forgot now. I don't know.
People do.
People
I don't
forget.
know. That wouldn't surprise me.
I would like to have him as a figure though. I just.
Oh man, Piper. There's so many
Yeah,
good figures
God,
I would love to have.
That's just it. Throw some
Versions of. I want a Shawn Michaels. We need The Rock. We need Stone Cold. We need. Yeah.
I want the Iron Sheik.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
He's a G.I. Joe. Now
Yeah,
he can be a Master of the Universe.
There you go. That'd be awesome. What now? The one thing out of all these guys, now these guys have a lot of really cool accessories and stuff. The one thing that makes absolutely no sense to me is this.
That thing is I don't get it either.
This absolute ridiculous,
I'm right with you.
Like nunchuck claw, like crab claw. Like I mean, it's like the size of, you could break this open and like eat the crab meat out of it or whatever. Like it's that big. I don't understand it, and it doesn't sit in his hand very well. So, but whatever. Regardless,
It doesn't. Just look at this big pile. I just took the figures and just put them in a pile, like a kid would.
Yeah.
It's just a big, colorful pile of figures.
and there's like no threat of like, oh no, the paint will scrape off. Or,
No.
Yeah,
Play with these
scorpion claw.
things.
Thank you, Matthew.
Play with these things.
Yeah, play with them, throw them around, buy several, customize, color, do what you got to do.
All right.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it for these guys.
Yeah.
You want to say bye, Steve, on the Facebook Live,
Bye, Steve.
and then I'll do this. Hi. Bye. Thanks for joining us, dudes. All right. So we're ending that. Yeah. Definitely pick up these guys if you're on the fence. I don't see why you shouldn't grab them.
No, you should. You should grab them.
Yeah, we're just tear it up, get them.
Awesome. Listener feedback?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Oh, I forgot to talk about something.
You did.
Yeah.
All right. I just rewound us.
Back to toy review. I got a figure.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw, but a friend of the show, we've met in person, Wade Thurman, sold.
I know him.
He had a whole bunch of figures up for sale.
I saw that.
There's a few little cleanup figures I need, Masters vs. Classics figures.
Okay.
There's a few little cleanup figures I need to get, yet. Some of the ones I passed over didn't make it a priority to get.
Right. So you're like, yeah, I'll get him.
Yeah. So I bought two from him, but there's one I brought to the show today.
Oh.
First time I've seen this one in purpose.
On purpose?
In person is what I meant.
But it
In
also
purpose might be
on
in
purpose
purpose
might
too.
be. What is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. On
It
purpose,
is
you were right.
The Mighty Spectre.
The Mighty Spectre.
Do you have one?
I don't.
You don't. Have you ever seen one really? Like played with it or anything?
Not in person.
Look at this. I haven't opened him. He's still in the package. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to open him or not. But I didn't have him. Such a notorious figure. It's not that bad, is it?
But he looks like he should be in the X-Men to me. Like,
sure.
He feels like or at least some superhero team of some sort. Like if they said this is the Mighty Spectre on the Justice League, I'd be like, yeah, it is. And it would make sense.
But seriously, is he any more out of place than a Rio Blast?
I
Looks like he belongs on Bravestar.
I think what's really kind of gets me is the spade in the chest.
The spade is weird.
It's just not like really a cool symbol. Like, it just isn't. Like, they could totally have put like a jewel or something awesome there. Like, this is my time travel jewel, and he touches it or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They could have done that. But.
His gauntlet and hand on his left arm are cool.
Okay, I'm digging that. I do like that. Is that like a mini?
Yes, it's a mini cosmic key.
Cosmic key. Okay, that makes sense. It's got like a black. See that too, like the holster for the gun and stuff. I don't know. It's just it's cool, but it feels weird to me. I don't know. He is kind of all right. He's not great, but he's all right.
He's not great.
I gotta know he's not great.
I'm to the point where I'm picking up the ones that I passed.
Yes.
That I never really wanted that much.
What's that down in behind his feet?
I believe it's another cosmic key, isn't it?
I don't know. It's like a translucent greenish color. Is it like a blast or something? Now you have to open it just to see what that is.
It's like a sword.
Yeah, don't search the internet. Don't
I'm not
ask people.
sure.
Just rip it open.
Interesting.
Yeah.
His head sculpt in person looks different than it's very you can see his lips and stuff I never noticed.
Yeah, it kind of almost has like a faceless one.
Yeah, vibe.
Feel, yeah. But the little necktie eyes are definitely sculpted in there. So I don't know. He's okay.
I don't know. Me, that's kind of where I'm at. He's okay,
Yeah, he's okay.
but I'm at that point where it's just fun to get a new classic.
Yeah, no, right. Because you're like, you're not really making them. Pretty much got all of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I did pick up another one, so maybe we'll go over that one another time.
Oh, all right. All right.
So,
Well, that's nice.
nice flashback. All right, back to people probably like, come on, quit playing those.
All right. So we got some feedback from you guys. I love it when you guys do that. I reach out to you on the old social medias and you throw some comments our way. Matthew Carlson being one of them. He said, I would love for you guys to perform another original story, but this time featuring your Po2 canon characters. Keep up the awesome work, guys.
For sure.
Yeah, we haven't done Po2 canon in a little bit either. Huh?
Yeah, we're going to bring that back.
We have to. Yeah, because we've had some ideas swirling. That's just we have a lot of ideas swirling. We're like, we should do that. And then when it comes to record, we forget that we said we were going to do that. We owe the Patreon guys a few episodes as well. So,
good idea.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. Steve obviously has a knack for writing in that Filmation style. If you guys have listened to a pretty old episode now.
We did two of them.
Did we do two?
Yeah.
We did do two.
To Save Fisto was one.
Yes.
And then the second one, that was the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first one is where they stole Tila.
You wrote it.
I know.
I haven't heard that in so long.
That's a long way. That's back.
This is a long time ago. But anyway, so Steven has a pretty good knack for that stuff. And what the best part is if he writes it, because I'm not going to write it. If he writes it, we can put whatever characters we want in there. Our voices and all that stuff.
I've got one written right now. And my goal is to get Penny back on to do it with us.
Yeah.
And,
well, man, she was great on that
I don't know, she makes us look stupid.
We had a hootie hoot.
That was funny.
Or hootie hootie. I don't know.
She did a fantastic job with that.
So good.
Yeah, that's my goal, and it's got some good characters from. They're not Po2 canon. Well, they kind of are. You know, I definitely made sure that Rock On and Stoned are prominent in this one, and so we can do our thing. And
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on over here. So, yeah, definitely there's some good classic, a lot of Skeletor, because we don't get a lot of Skeletor anymore.
No, and I'm kind of bummed because that was like my favorite voice to do. So,
yeah,
that's okay though. Got to move on sometimes. Leave the past behind. But what's great is we have a lot of other stuff that we can eventually pull back from some earlier stuff and all that. So, okay, anyway. So thank you, Matthew Carlson. Nick Peterson. He says, Super 7 or Mattel comes to you asking which to help come up with new, never before created play sets.
Which
ones would you like to see be created?
Oh, Eternal's Palace.
Definitely Eternal's Palace. Yeah. That would be really, really cool. You could put a lot of stuff into that.
Yeah. Beastman's home in the Vine Jungle.
Get like a Vine Jungle playset.
Yeah.
With some trees and
kind
stuff.
Like
an Ewok village.
Like the old Ewok village. Bigger with a bunch of like a hut up there and some
like
vines
traps and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I had some. Oh, I would like a basement of like Gray Skull.
Ooh, a dungeon.
Yeah, like
something.
Yeah, Gray Skull dungeon or something. Like what's going on down there? That'd be really cool. And then you could make it so like the actual castle could sit atop it. Yeah, so it'd be like in the basement. It'd be pretty kind of neat.
That'd be cool.
Fright Zone, cartoon accurate, maybe.
Cartoon accurate Fright Zone.
Yeah, it's not super exciting, but the way that they could take it and do some fun things with it. Because let's face it, the vintage Fright Zone looks kind of neat, but it doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see some more tricks and cool stuff. Rolling boulders or something, or you know what I mean.
The Collector.
The Collector.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's a ship.
Right.
It's big,
Mm-hmm.
but like in the vein of how Star Wars does Millennium Falcon, you open up the top of it and it's got all the seats.
Yeah,
and
like the
all
Turtles Technodrome and stuff.
Yeah.
Rides around, then you bust it open. You're like, let's play inside.
Yeah.
The Collector playset. I like this.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Man.
Mm-hmm. Whispering Woods.
Yeah, Whispering Woods playset. They did like a castle, but
I just saw something. I think it was fake today, where somebody had a mock-up.
Stuart something camera. I can't
Okay,
remember
you
his
saw it
full name.
too?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he does a lot of that type of stuff. Looks really, really good.
I don't know what else. Got any more ideas? Trying to think of places that they've gone.
Well, we don't have a
Temple of the Sun.
I was saying we don't have like a snake lair. You know what I mean? For the snake men.
Oh yeah.
Kind of cool to have like a
Yeah.
King Hiss's lair or something like that, or something like whatever they can come up with.
Yeah.
Or maybe that, like if you do like 2000X kind of did, isn't like the snake men's? Didn't they come from below Snake Mountain?
Yeah, there was a big hole
Yeah.
that sent them to like some.
You like somehow then connect Snake Mountain to its own little basement type of thing. I don't know. Listen, I'm like trying to connect 8 play sets together and make this one huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I like it.
Sounds pretty
I
awesome.
like
Yeah. All right. More? No? Yes?
it. Sky Tree.
Skytree.
Giant tree.
Heck yes.
But you can like climb up your figures up it, and every limb has a different like gimmick or something.
Oh my god. It's like to me this
Ooh,
feels like,
Granimir's
yes.
place.
Yes. Yep. I was just gonna
Dark
say
Smoke,
Granomir.
isn't it? Isn't it something like Castle of Dark? It's something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
It's close. I'm
gonna go with
close.
that. I know you are. If that's not right, it's damn close. There's an icy place too.
Yeah, there is.
I would like to have like a place set like that, an all white kind of with like translucent blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, somebody make me 8 play sets, please, and thank you. Next. Thank you, Nick, by the way.
Yeah.
Ryan Davis asks us, what do you think is the most common vintage figure you come across?
Oh man, I can tell you that I see a lot of Robotos for some reason.
You know what? I was gonna say Prince Adam because I do see him a lot, but Roboto tends to kind of be the heavyweight when it comes to
I
that.
see a lot of Robotos.
And like Clawful.
Well, I was gonna say Clawful.
Yeah.
I think I see a lot of Whiplashes.
Yep. I've in my travels throughout the years, I've found many a Ram Man and many Gwildors.
Have you really?
I did, yeah.
I don't feel like I see a.
Not anymore, but this was like when I
Okay.
first really started collecting. But yeah, now I mean, like a Man at Arms isn't uncommon, but really Clawful is a big one. Kind of Beast Man. I don't really see a lot of He Man though.
I don't see a lot of He-Man. I don't think you see a lot of Skeletor. The 8-back is getting, so you just don't see a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can find them. Don't get me wrong; they're out there. Just saying, that, as far as frequency of seeing them,
Yeah.
it just seems like if I'm walking at a toy show, and I go to a lot of them, you could just often. It seems like I see a random table that doesn't even sell. Might have one Masters of the Universe randomly sitting there without his chest armor, and it's going to be Clawful.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be Roboto sitting there without any pieces.
I would say that those two reign supreme.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I couldn't tell you how many Clawfuls I've had in my lifetime.
Mm.
I think I have 4 of them at home now.
I
Anybody
know
need any vintage
I've
He-Man?
got 2 or 3 Barbados. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Seems like you see Webster a lot, and he's always like without his backpack.
Yeah, he
or
never has his backpack.
His backpack is like just destroyed.
Yeah, either the hooks,
Tangled mess.
either the hooks ripped off, or I just got one recently that didn't have anything on the inside, no rope at all. It had the spindle thing, but yeah, good stuff. All right.
The vehicles are wrote down.
Oh yeah.
That'd be my guess.
Me,
Well,
it's
if you see a random vehicle sitting there,
usually I see the Road Ripper
the Road Ripper too.
or a Wind Raider, but with like broken
No,
wings.
yeah, it's all green.
Or no rings or wings or
Yeah.
Those are the pretty common ones for me anyway. Or even a land shark. I usually see a lot of those, but they're very like down to the bare bones.
Mhm.
Like sometimes it doesn't even have like the jaw on right or it's broke. So, okie dokie. Moving on, we have Curtis Ackerman.
Okay,
By the way, he sent us something.
you did.
We don't have it yet, but
Nice.
he sent us something.
Can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Curtis Ackerman says, oh, by the way, Ryan Davis, I have to go back to him. He also said, also keep up the fantastic work, you glorious fools.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Curtis Ackerman says, for your next podcast, I'd like to hear your guys' top 10 7-inch figures you would want. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This is like a run-on. Top 10 7-inch figures you would want, be it Classics line. Anyway, you would want to be in the Classics line. Club Grayskull or Williams style figures. All of those guys, all those lines are on the table. What are our top 10 7-inch figures that we would want that we don't have?
Okay.
Before we do. He gave us his top 10. I think it's only fair that we read it.
Okay.
Since this is his idea.
Okay.
Number 1, he wants a Tuvar and Badra 2-pack.
Okay.
I'm in. Number 2 is Xanthor Cosmic Enforcer.
Xanthor, why does that not make it? What is that?
Uh,
You don't know either?
No, not off the. You know what?
Okay.
We're going to do this.
Xanthor.
Yeah, we're doing the Google. I love it when you guys know way more than us, but you still love us and listen to us.
What? Yeah.
All right, I'm getting an image coming up right now. Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh, that guy. Yes.
Yeah,
of
he's
course.
got like kind of long hair and like weird sideburns. And
He's like a
Fu Manchu and a goatee.
He's like a hippie. He's like a hippie cosmic enforcer.
Yeah, and also you see one here. He's like got a spirit thing right here.
Yeah. Oh, the golden discs of power.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that episode.
That's actually his next. His number 3 was the Spirit Prisoner, Xanthor Spirit Prisoner. Number 4 is William Stout Beastman. Number 5 is William Stout Evil Lyn. Those are both movie-inspired figures. He also wanted Filmation Mechanic.
Okay.
Filmation Ram Man.
Yeah.
Filmation Whiplash.
Yeah.
All those. Definitely Ram Man. 2000X style Trap Jaw in a 7-inch buck. I would like to see that updated and look like that. And a 2000X Skeletor in a 7-inch buck.
Man.
Yep.
A lot of good choices there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to steal one of his because I didn't even think of it.
Stealing more than one.
So yeah, those are his top 10. Because obviously classics ended with lots of stuff being able to still be put on the table, and some things left us a little brokenhearted because we can't finish our collections. But
I'm mixing up your figures. They're
That's
never
fine.
going to be able to get them back to normal.
I'll figure it out, dude.
Never.
You guys should see Steve. Just Patreon people can, but by the way, become a Patreon supporter and you can watch us live when we do this stuff, unless we have a guest on, because we still haven't figured out how to do that yet. So, Steve, do you have a top 10 7-inch figures you would like to get from the Motu Classics?
Rapid fire here.
Okay.
Danivus.
Yep.
Bam. Dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
Solis.
Oh, thank
I
you.
know you're going to have that on there too,
Uh-huh.
but I would like to have that beautiful lady too.
All right, that's just fine with me.
Filmation Ram Man, you'd definitely be in my top.
Mhm.
Filmation Leech, definitely in my top.
Yep.
10. I feel like I would really like a Filmation Buzz Off. I think he has a different look to him.
Okay.
And he was in a few episodes.
Yeah, and they gave us a 5-inch.
Yeah, they did, and
in
I
that
think it's
style.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have a classics scale
Yeah.
version.
Yep.
I want that chicken lady that was on the
Yeah.
episode with Plundar.
Yeah.
She had kind of a hot bod, but
yeah, I
chicken
know.
head.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the chicken lady.
I do.
The chicken lady with a hot bod.
Yeah. William Stout, Man at Arms.
Yep.
William Stout, Tila.
Yep.
And to top it off, William Stout, Beastman. I'm gonna
Yep.
go. I stole a few from our friend.
I don't think you stole them though. I think those would have been there.
Yeah.
All right, mine. Filmation Ram Man.
Good choice.
Filmation Leech.
With you.
Filmation Moss Man.
Ooh, that'd have been great. That's a Matthew Rodriguez
Mm-hmm.
pick right there.
Filmation Celise. And really, I would take her either way, either
Classics
classics
version.
or the 5.5 as seen on TV version. Either of those.
Okay.
Preferably in classics because she would look awesome.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Or Filmation, whatever. Either way. William Stout, of course. I want some movie figures. The 4 figures they gave us. Well, 7 of them. Were pretty sweet, but we were missing a Beast Man, a Sorceress, a Man at Arms, and a Tila. I would like that Sorceress, please.
Sorceress. I didn't think of
Yeah.
that. I was wavering between Evelyn and Beastman, though, and William Stout.
Also, in the 5.5 line, the as seen on TV and whatnot that Super 7 was doing,
Yeah.
I would have liked a Leech in that. A Mantenna in that.
Okay.
A Grizzlor in that.
Okay.
And as a bonus, probably the one we should have gotten absolutely first is Fearless Photog in the 5.5 line.
Yeah, in the 5.5.
Yep, it doesn't have, not as seen on TV, but like how they gave us the possessed Skeletor and stuff like that when they and Eldor and Hero and stuff like that. We should have got a Photog. So
I could get on board with that.
yeah, and it's not even because I really like the figure because he's just ridiculous, but I just feel like that dude is owed, man, and he was supposed to be in our vintage line. He would have been in it. So
Totally.
yeah, it's a figure we never got. So that puts us on to Vicky Bedrosian, which she says, which topics of Masters of the Universe lore mentioned or shown in the 2000X cartoon would you have liked seen expanded on? Do you think the new animation coming up will touch among it better than 2000X had time for? I think we're gonna get some. I can only speculate about the new stuff, but I think we're gonna obviously get some good lore for figures that we never or characters that we never got before. Guys that never made it into that original cartoon. So it'll be fun to see what they do with that.
So she wants to know what we would want to see expanded on.
Yeah, from the 2000X show.
Tila's father.
Dude,
It's probably a tired one for people.
that was the first one I was gonna say though.
But I'm pro Fisto for Tila's dad.
I'm down with that.
A lot of people think that's probably stupid, but I like that idea.
Why not? I mean, just why? He doesn't live up to the father you thought she should have?
That's why I like it.
Yeah, Fisto's worthy of that. I mean, that's
Because
why
Man
she's
at Arms raised her.
right.
I think the whole Fisto and him being brothers thing, I like that whole family connection thing.
Yeah,
I love it. So I'm down for that.
Yeah, They do. I mean, they do that all over the place. Familial connections always makes for a more dramatic and the stakes are higher type of thing. I would also, of course, would love to see some more on the Horde. We got a lot of Snake Men stuff, probably more than we wanted or needed, but I would really like to see, what we could have had with the evil Horde.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
And maybe, they talked about throwing She-Ra in there. That would have been kind of cool to see what kind of stuff they could have done with her, too.
I would have loved to have seen what they did with She-Ra.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And even though Despara didn't exist back then, man, imagine them doing that now. Throw some Despara in there, whatever. You guys who don't know Despara, she was Adora, the evil Adora, basically. What she was when she was under Hordak and Shadow Weaver's control and all that stuff. She was a murdering machine who dressed up like Hordak and even had like a mask that looked like his face and stuff. She was pretty badass. So that's actually one of the classics figures that I would like to
Still get?
Yeah. I don't have her. Look at that. Steve's here swapping figures around while we're doing that. That's kind of funny. The Ultimate Warrior. He can fly like Stratos now. And his hair would blow in the wind. It would look magnificent.
Hair would blow in the wind. So good.
So you think the new cartoon is gonna touch it a little bit better than maybe the 2000X did?
No, I don't.
No.
I think that this new cartoon is going to have a story-driven. They're going to, like a direction.
Right.
That's the feeling I get.
It's going to be more like an episodic movie of sorts.
Yeah, I think the story's going to be going somewhere, and I don't know if they'll have
time to flesh that out. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's kind of what 2000X did for us. Really, that was kind of the show that delved into the different races and
took the time.
I don't think we got the time to do that for this.
We'll see though. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if we get season 3, 4, 5. By the way, have you been watching Castlevania?
No, I like it too, but I haven't gotten back to it.
Yeah, season 3.
I haven't seen season 3.
No, I just dropped the other day.
So I gotta get on it.
Check that stuff out. That's so good. I mean, and I bring those up because obviously they're the ones doing the animation for the Masters cartoon, the Revelation, and that's just really, really good art.
Yeah,
their fighty is so good. Just
fighty.
It's brutal and just fun.
Yeah.
I know He-Man won't be like that, but I mean it'll probably be pretty brutal, but not like ripping heads off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us on to Gary Rickelman. Now, Gary, I'm going to put a little shout out for you. Thank you for sending me those coloring books. He sent me some Batman animated series and a real Ghostbusters coloring book and I believe it was a Marvel card or something like that. Just throw it in there. So thanks, Gary. You're A-okay. He's looking at Steven and he's saying, that PowerCon She-Ra, is that meant to be a reimagining of 80s She-Ra? And is there any inkling that she will be released to retail? I really want that figure.
It is definitely an homage to the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or it's a re-release or it's based on the 80s She-Ra. It definitely is.
I'm really curious where they're going to go with that story. Because the cartoon story, and obviously we're finding out as we're reading these mini comic stories, are completely different worlds.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious where they're going to go with that. This being based on that figure.
Yeah.
So.
And my guess is that no, you won't be able to get that at retail. I think there may be a She-Ra, but I don't think if we get a She-Ra at retail, I don't think it'll look like that.
Do you think the one at retail will be more like the cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it'll be more based on like the 80s cartoon.
I honestly thought,
but that's just a guess.
When they were throwing up the teasers for these, I honestly thought that the She-Ra was going to be another, like, what is it, 12-inch or whatever it is, like the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were going to do another.
Yeah, those
Of
doll
that.
ones
Yeah,
that they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, like, you bought that one,
Yeah.
our first PowerCon and stuff, and it doesn't seem like they're going that route at all.
No, and they've made others. Like,
Yeah.
did Catcher ever go on sale? I know we saw
I
it.
think we got like a Starburst She-Ra. Wasn't that it? Yeah. See, like that was something that we wish they could have kind of followed up on, and those that slime pit He-Man that they had, like the giant one and stuff. Like those are. All right. Anyway, we're just hoping here. So thank you, Gary. Guillermo has something for us, but I believe we're gonna have to put that into a random idea because he wants their top 10 songs that we're gonna have to pick, and I'm not gonna do that on the spot. I remember Paul Linz had us do that for like Battle for a movie. That was Paul, right? To
be honest,
I want to say it was.
If you
Paul.
think it was, it probably was.
Okay, my memory's terrible. So yeah, we do. You know, sometimes we can't answer these right on the spot, guys. Sometimes we have to file them and eventually get to them, or you know, do what we can with them. So what?
This Macho Man, it's ridiculous.
Oh, now you got them all purple now.
Yeah,
Like different shades of purple.
yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe this should be the pod. Like you should have a toy cast where you just sit there and like play with toys. You do the companies that start sending you like dude, this
Like
guy,
I don't review them. I just
you
mess
just
with them.
you don't. Or maybe you just like go blah blah. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
just yelling and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't even be like, oh, check out the articulation. You know, I mean, there's plenty of guys doing that.
right.
Your stick would just you'd be a 40-year-old dude playing with toys.
Yeah, that's what I'm best at.
Dude, I would subscribe to that immediately. Are you just chucking my stuff across the room now?
No, I can't find the Triple H's helmet skull. Oh, it's right in front of. It's
There
right
you
in front of the Ultimate Warrior. Look at this.
Dude, we'll take pictures of these and post them on our social media. Okay. But if you guys aren't following us, by the way, we are on Facebook twice. We have a page and a group. I don't know why we did that. And we also have Twitter, and we also have Instagram. So just look for the Po-Tuniverse or the Podcasters of the Universe. And that John Cena looks absolutely ridiculous with that hat on. Oh my goodness. It's like a helmet hat. Okay. So Nilito725 on Instagram says, do you think the Origins line will venture into large scale figures? What are the chances of Origins Titus and Megator? Oh man, probably not.
I have to say, I think we need to see how successful the line is.
Like I said, I'm already dooming it.
Come on, man.
I don't want it. I mean, I'm half joking. I said that.
Come on.
It's perfect. That's why it's not going to work, because it's awesome. If like they get through all the other figures probably first, then they might. Yeah. I don't see them probably being a big priority for anybody, really. There's like only a handful of us that would be like, that's really cool, you know. I think most people are going to want your heavy hitters. And,
we got a classics
line that has all that stuff, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I guess they should put out the old vintage looking ones. I'd take a commemorative one. Why not?
commemorative.
Yeah. Do a commemorative Megator. He's ugly.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I'm telling you. Guys, I think Steve needs his own YouTube channel. Or we'll just do it for podcasters. We'll just occasionally just go live on like YouTube or something, just playing with your toys, your He-Man toys. Don't even just brah! Get out of my face, brah. Fighting. So ridiculous. JBB 3D Customs, Jim Bagtaz.
Jim Bag.
He says the coronavirus has struck your town.
Oh no!
Authorities have ordered an immediate evacuation.
Oh no!
You have 5 minutes to gather only what you can carry. You may never be able to return to your home.
No!
What do you take? What do you choose based on emotion for what you love or value for potential trade in the desolate world ravaged by the COVID-19 plague of 2020? If we're going like apocalyptic, like world is done and I can only carry like a treasure with me, like it's going to be original He-Man.
Yeah.
Out
Me
of
too.
all my figures that I collect.
Yeah, I think it'd be He-Man and Skeletor.
Yeah.
I think I'd take them both.
Yeah, take
And
them
I
both.
wouldn't care about worth because in an apocalyptic scenario,
there's no
if
way.
you can't eat it,
Yeah,
wear it, use it, it's
Yeah.
not worth anything.
absolutely. Yeah. Is there why not? We got a second. What other toy line would you grab? You know, like would you only grab a He-Man and Skeletor? What if you had a couple more minutes? Like, is there another figure from any other
It's not
toy
about the
line?
time, it's about I got to carry this thing with me now and I'm trying to survive.
So you wouldn't throw like a Joe or two in your pocket?
If I was going to grab a Joe, it'd probably be my original first version of rock and roll.
Okay.
And he wouldn't take up much space, but
No, see, he's
he'd
small.
probably get broken.
Oh, definitely. You at least gotta like carry his head with you.
It's almost like I just want to leave him with his Joe brothers.
Right? Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'd be just fine. You know, people just be like, I don't care about those. You know, leave them there. That'd be kind of cool. I'd probably grab a Michelangelo.
Would you?
Yeah, I think he was always one of my favorites. So yeah, Michelangelo and He-Man can come with me. Bronson Wayne. Speaking of turtles, if Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a crossover event and created a Masters versus TMNT 2-pack of figures, what figures would you want to see in a 2-pack together? What would be your PowerCon exclusive 2-pack? If you have already done this crossover idea in a past episode, I apologize. I'm playing catch up and only 29 episodes in. Oh, well, that's awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we've spoken of this at some point. Like
We've for sure done something similar.
similar, yeah. But we had created 2-pack figures, what would we want to see in a 2-pack together?
Man-at-Arms and Donnie.
Sure. I think Shredder and Skeletor
Yeah.
would be a good versus 2-pack. That would look really cool, really. He-Man. Oh, He-Man and Leo.
I would say.
He-Man and Leo.
Yeah.
Ram Man. Or not-
Mikey. Rammy and Mikey.
Ram Man and Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Raphael and
Disto.
because they're both hotheads.
Yeah.
You think? I was thinking maybe Beast Man.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know?
I didn't know we were doing good and bad together, but we could. I guess it doesn't matter.
Just throw it down. Yeah. Splinter and Sorceress. Maybe.
Yeah, or Splinter and Krang.
They're both from Turtles.
What? Oh. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That was dumb.
You know, because they're like
It's
the.
definitely Splinter and Sorceress.
That's cool. Trap Jaw and like Bebop.
Maybe Trapjaw and Casey Jones.
Oh yeah.
Casey Jones has his bag of weapons.
Yeah.
Trapjaw has his bag of arms. Or would it be like Actually, it might be Metalhead and Trapjaw.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't Metalhead have
Yep.
swappable
Yeah, he's got like
arms,
yep.
weapons, attachments?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of those?
I think this is pretty sweet.
Would you buy those, Jeremy?
Yeah, I would. It's really crazy.
Dream come true.
Yeah. I would. God, a boy can dream. 29 episodes in. That was a long time ago. Wonder what episode he's on. Probably nothing.
29.
Yeah, right. So, all right. Paul Guyton. He says, what would a heroic version of Too Bad look like? I guess he'd be called Too Good or something like that. Choose two existing heroic warriors and fuse them together. I want to say that I sent him a picture of our logo with you and me. It's Too Fat. And I said, yeah.
There it is.
That's what it would
That's
be.
what it is.
But he wants us to choose two existing heroic warriors and fuse them together. Mine would be He-Man and Adam.
Boy, I'm struggling on this.
Two heroic warriors, huh?
Yeah, because you just... Oh, that's a tough one. So tough.
Yeah, like what would mesh well?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's
Like bad guys would probably be easy.
like
obviously,
Stratos
but-
is out because what are you going to have? One wing?
right.
Buzz Off's out because what same thing.
Yeah.
Unless you put Stratos and Buzz Off together when you got a. That's crazy.
Buzzos. that would be kind of interesting. I'm like trying to envision this with like it looks like the bee, but he's got like the,
Ram Man and someone would be dumb because Ram Man rams things, but the other guy doesn't have a helmet on, so he dies.
right.
So it would be like it'd have to be the people that don't have. Okay, so like I'm going with here we go. I got it. The combo made in heaven.
Hit me.
Clamp Champ
Okay.
and Real Blast. Two completely different characters. You got the cowboy and the hunting champion. The guy, was he the hero capturer
well,
guy?
I mean, he's the clamp champ.
He's the champ of
He's
clamps.
the champ of clamp. Not to mention, they're also two different skin tones. So
Yes.
you could do like the where they meet, like
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Partner. That would be pretty nuts. Have the clamp on one arm and then like the shooty gun on the other. Yeah.
Not to mention the back and forth comedy between the two.
Right? Back in the day, had Clamp Champ been in the movie, I think he should have been played by Winston Sedmore. Because that's his real name. It's not Ernie Hudson, it's Winston Sedmore. I think Ernie Hudson would have been like an awesome, because he could play those serious roles, but also has some comedy in him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
Look at that John Cena figure is stupid.
This is so dumb.
He looks so dumb. I love it. Oh, he's down for the count.
All right.
All right.
Onward.
Tomas Rydberg. He says, if you, for some unknown weird reason, lost your whole collection, and actually he wrote whole, H-O-L-E, so I'm like, I don't have a collection of holes. Anyway, just messing with you, Thomas. He says, where would you start with your new collection? Vintage figures, classics, origins, or something completely different? I know you collect more than just masters, so it would be fun to hear where you would begin your rebuild. So if your entire collection just gone, you must rebuild.
There are only two things I would recollect.
Okay.
Masters.
Yeah.
Legions. Mythic Legions.
Vintage Masters.
That's where I'm having a hard time because I love the classics line. It's so fun. It's so good looking. It captures all that feeling of the vintage and more.
Combines
Swappable
all
heads.
versions into
Swappable
one.
heads.
And yeah.
I don't know. I'm at a loss. What would you do?
I would actually start with the same two that I would bring on my apocalyptic adventure. I would start with
Michelangelo?
a Michelangelo
And a He-Man?
and a He-Man. Like those would be my starting points, and then vintage for both. Like if I had to rebuild my entire collection, I would start with those two lines, but focus. Like the He-Man, I still want everything from that vintage line because there weren't too many, like, I guess, filler characters or whatever. You had some variants, but they were all cool.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, Ninja Turtles had a bunch of variants that just went over the top and ridiculous. And if I was going to recollect all that, I mean, I would just go simple. I'd probably go with the straightforward main first, 5 waves or 6 or whatever it was.
As the Emperor's apprentice and right-hand man,
What is going
Darth
on?
Vader was given tremendous amounts of power.
I didn't do that.
Whoa.
I looked at a text message and that started playing. Anyway.
Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Sorry.
That's okay. I love you.
Thanks.
Okay, go. What would you do? Where would you start? Did you say? You were thinking.
All right, Vintage He-Man.
Yeah.
Start with Vintage He-Man. Vintage Skeletor. Move on from there. Start jumping in on every pre-order I can find with Mythic Legions and pray for all stars.
There you go.
Waves.
See, that's as much as I absolutely love those figures, and I don't know every one that there is either. So sometimes I'll be like scrolling through them and go, "Oh, what the hell? They did that!" Like, I'm just so glad that I never started. Really, I just have my select masters looking ones because man, that's a giant line filled with tons of different awesome things that I just can't. They're so beautiful too. Yeah, I wouldn't do any of those. I do love my quote unquote knockoff He-Man figures though too. Those are some of my absolute favorites now, but I guess I'd have to do without them.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are totally fun.
Okay. Excuse me, I had a little throat noise there.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Not like your jaw cracking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
remember
forgot about that.
How's that doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making it.
I don't know why that happened.
Martin Cantero's Paz says, is there coronavirus in Eternia? Can we use the magic portals to travel in a safe way? I think that would just spread it even faster. I don't think they have it there.
Nah, I think we're good.
I don't think anybody gets sick.
If you do, you can. Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
His name is on my. Oh man, shoot! Why can't I think of his name? I can picture the character. Man at Arms' mentor got sick. They had to go find that branch to fix him.
Oh yeah. Decker?
No,
Not
Decker's
Decker.
from 2000.
He's 2000X.
X. No,
You're thinking vintage.
Yes, I'm thinking Filmation, cartoon, and his name is on the tip of my tongue.
We just talked about.
Yeah, I can tell you all about the episode, but I can't think of his name right now.
This is ridiculous.
Man at Arms tried to work on a piece of machine and it blew up, and he pulled him out of there and he saved him, and then they laughed about it and blah blah blah. And then he got sick, and then there's this guy that has an M on his shirt. I don't know why that little guy has an M on his shirt. Can't remember his name. Can't He-Man has to run, and he has that like stick that shoots out goop, and he can like stretch, he can like climb across things with it. Fits in his boot, but you never see it until he wants to pull it out of his boot. Like when he puts it back in his boot, I think he's got a big lump.
Yeah,
in the
this
next
is
scene, you
this
know.
is this is why we got that book sent to us. You know, we got that book with like all the character
I want to say his name was like Yahweh, but I think that's religious.
Yeah,
I think that's like
so.
that's like Hebrew or something for God. I'm not sure. It's not Yahweh.
No, I don't think so.
Rohan.
Rohan?
Rohad.
Rohead?
Rohad.
Rohad.
I think so. I need that book. I think it's Rohad.
Danielle, we need you. So,
I'm close enough that I feel satisfied.
yeah, you're gonna figure it out later. Like it was Bob.
And for those of you at home, I did not look anything up. That just came out of my brain.
No, I was watching, and we got video proof too. So, thank you, Martin. I don't think coronavirus is out there though. Richard Haynes, if you had to drive to work every day in any Masters of the Universe vehicle, which one would you choose and
So
why?
easy. How many times do I gotta say it?
Here you go.
The Spider Ram.
The Spider Ram
It's a crossover.
from a few episodes back. We created. Well, Steve nailed it. We were trying to combine vehicles to make like one mega vehicle, and he's like, "Dude, here's why the Spider Ram makes sense and no other one makes sense." And I'm like, "Dude, you sold me."
But if there's no Spider Ram, then it's the Battle Ram, because who doesn't want to get in a traffic jam and then just hit the sky sled and go?
Yeah, I was gonna say Landshark, of course, because I love the way it looks. But I mean, I have a feeling that would just kind of be in the. Although I could eat cars in front of me.
That would be cool.
Tear it
But
up.
if you're going to be open cab, I want to be able to fly.
Oh yeah. Might as well have a.
Could just go Wind Raider too, but
That'd be
Wind
pretty-
Raider seems more comfortable flying.
Yeah, you could chill with some friends and fly the Wind Raider.
I bet you the Wind Raider has a radio. You know?
That's a selling point.
Yeah. Comfortable bench seat.
Probably got the
Get a girl, she can do
8-inch
that.
plug-in.
It's got like a bench seat. And then you get a girl, she
Yeah.
can like do the thing where she sits right next to you.
Yeah.
You know, like when you got a pickup truck. You know you're in love. That's when you know you're in love.
That's how I knew I was in love.
She's not sitting by the door. She's sitting by you.
That's right. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah. True love. Right there.
I think the Rotan would be pretty fun too. I just feel like that thing would spin around and just knock a bunch of stuff out. Why do I always want to cause destruction?
Because, Jeremy, you're so nice that you've got this destructive side that you keep pushing down.
You should hear the way I speak to people that can't hear me when I'm driving. If they heard the stuff I said to them, I would be in a lot of trouble. I'm like the worst human in the entire world when I'm by myself and there's crappy traffic.
Okay. Thoughts. We are not what we say.
No. And that's what makes us sane, is by not acting on those thoughts. He says, Richard also says, also, how can I convince my wife to travel from here in the UK to the US for PowerCon?
Just tell
She
her.
definitely would go ahead. Just tell her.
Just tell her.
Yeah, this is what we're doing.
She'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're standing up for what you believe in. You need to go. Tell her.
Put your foot down and you say, I need this in my life.
Look, we're a bunch of people that love a toy line that's based on a barbarian. Be a barbarian.
Yeah.
I saw a meme the other day. It's the best meme I've ever seen.
Hit me.
It's got a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan.
Okay.
It says, always be yourself. Unless you can be Conan, then always be Conan.
That'd always be Conan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I think you're right.
Be Conan, dude.
In this case, be He-Man.
He-Man wouldn't do that. You gotta be Conan.
I think
I'm not sure He-Man would just force Teela. I'm not saying force like physically force. I mean just like lay down the law, man.
Oh no, yeah, He-Man's more like, I'll do whatever you want to do.
You have to
What do
think
you want?
about other people and make
Yeah.
them happy first.
Yeah.
If you make them happy, you'll be happy.
What
That'd
would,
be the kind
yeah,
of list.
what would
he'd get.
Skeletor do?
Hey, we're going, Evelyn.
We're going to PowerCon. There's nothing you can say.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to do. Say it just like that. Here, play me. Ready?
Anyways, you weren't done reading the
All
question.
right, Richard Haynes' wife. Allow him to go. And go with him. He'll have fun. There you go. Play her that. Now you guys are going.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if you really want to convince her, you could always just tell them that the podcast of the universe are going to be there.
Yeah.
Everybody
We're
wants
gonna
to
be
go down.
there. That's pretty sweet. We like to hang out and stuff. He said she definitely wants to one day, but not yet. Well, what are you waiting for?
There's no waiting.
Yeah, what if it just ends? That's
There's
why
no
you got to
waiting.
go now, because there's never a promise for next year. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, he says, I'm thinking maybe next year, being the 40th anniversary of the original toy line and comics, 1981, 2021. Do you think next year could be even bigger than this year?
Could be.
I have a feeling that this year is probably going to be their biggest year yet. Just with the...
It just feels like
It feels like there's sparklies in the air. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot last year.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows though? Because all those reveals last year was just kind of, oh my God, this is happening. And it was just very, exciting.
Yeah,
you know?
but last year I still had the, yeah, right, Kevin Smith. You say
That's
this
true.
now.
Yeah, I love what you're telling me.
Yeah.
But
Next week you're gonna realize there's a guy that has a neck that grows, and you're gonna be like, "What is this crap?" and leave.
Yep.
And now I'm like, "No, he's still here. We're hearing voices. We're hearing things cool."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's happening. And
It
now
is.
I'm really sold.
Yeah, I got a feeling that we'll probably. I would think we might even see some footage or something. I'm just throwing it out like an idea. That might be kind of cool, you know. If Mattel was like, or Netflix, whatever, whoever, I don't know who's in control. If He-Man, he's just like, listen, I'll give you a little taste of my cartoon. Just you guys though. You guys came to PowerCon. Not Richard Haynes though. He's coming next year, but this year.
Yeah, Richard Haynes, do you want to miss?
Yeah, do you want to miss He-Man showing his own
Something like that?
cartoon?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what's happening this year. So there you go.
All right.
All right. That's it.
That's it for that?
That's all the listener feedback.
Oh my gosh, that brings us to
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. It's kind of a good little jam.
it is.
Can I just say one more time that I'm really glad that we decided to read She-Ra?
You are, huh?
I am, as much as I miss some of the best stories and not some best stories, but the stories and our voices and all that stuff. I'm actually really enjoying seeing where they go with the She-Ra stuff. It's actually more surprising.
It is as
So.
far as that. There's so many words.
I think you're in the wrong.
No.
That's the one we read with.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. It
We're
is.
on page 931 of the Dark Horse mini comics collection. Into the Princess of Power. So I think our fourth issue,
Yeah.
fourth mini comic.
Yeah.
This cover it's called Disappearing Treasures. Kind of hard to read because they put red over some
Yeah, it is.
pink
It's like
colors and
those
stuff. Yeah,
those letters really blend in.
yeah, they could
Princess
have
of Power.
surrounded it with some white or something. Yeah, Princess of Power. We got the Crystal Castle in the background, looking very much like the toy. We have Cowl, and him and She-Ra are both putting their fingers on their cheeks, like, And there's Catra in the background doing something screwy. She's always up to something, that
Yeah.
Catra.
Funny, isn't it? We're just always expecting Hordak.
Yeah,
And it's always
it's
Catra.
Catra. Like Catra is the Skeletor of these books.
Yeah. For sure.
These books have been unintentionally, I assume, funny. Like these have been pretty good, just because they're a little ridiculous. So, hopefully you enjoy.
Unlike
us going
He-Man,
through these.
He-Man was never ridiculous.
Never.
All right, you ready, buddy?
I think so.
Let's do this.
Do we even know what's going on?
Who's
during
Cowl?
this? Oh yeah, because we had Danielle do it. So, oh goodness. Okay, hang on. I'm kind of peering through here. We got Catra. That's you. She-Ra is me. We have. Is that Glimmer? No, Perfuma. Glimmer. She's pink. Glimmer. It's Glimmer. It looked like Glimmer, but it didn't look like Glimmer. So, some weird troll creature. Might not even make noises. So we need somebody to be Cowl, and we need somebody to be Glimmer. Who do you want to be, man?
I don't care.
How about you be Cowl, because then we can talk to each other.
Okay, that works.
All right. So here we go. Disappearing treasures.
Wow, that's a hard one to do that echo. Seems like.
Yeah. Got to choose it at the right time. All right. We're starting off. We're in a forest. She-Ra looks like she's digging or something, and she's got Cowl hanging out with her. It says, "Sunrise, and Etheria's bright day star colors the world with the first blush of dawn. At work in the palace gardens." She works in the palace gardens. "Princess Adora makes a remarkable discovery." "How mysterious! Look, Cowl, I found something."
Hoot hoot! A gold and silver chest. I think to open it is best.
Here we go.
For sure.
Yeah. So she found herself a little treasure chest here. This art's pretty good. I don't know. Do you really think I should?
I see no real cause for alarm. To open it should cause no harm.
He doesn't even know what's in it.
Yeah, it rhymed.
Yeah, okay.
He
Yeah,
had to
just
say
right.
it.
It worked out for my poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, why not? I wonder how long it's been here, and I can't wait to find out what's inside. Fantastic! What a remarkable discovery! I can barely believe my eyes.
Fair princess, you have never looked more grand. Most beautiful in all the land.
She's got a dumb headdress on.
Yeah,
now.
she looks ridiculous.
It looks way worse than what she had on already.
Yeah.
I like to say he's being a little sarcastic,
That's
but
a
I don't think
downgrade.
he is. Yeah,
That's a downgrade, She-Ra.
this
Sorry.
is not good. We don't like that. All right. Why, thank you, Cowl, you sweet old owl. I certainly feel lovely, but we mustn't keep these prizes to ourselves. Glimmer, cast a spella. Come quickly. You simply must see what I've found. I've unearthed a buried chest filled with beautiful treasures. You might as well go ahead. There's a lot of She-Ra here if you want.
That's isn't that Castaspella?
Oh, that is.
What a grand and glorious find! That's my best Catherine
that's
Hepburn.
Oh, all right. Okay,
And
I
it's
got you.
horrible. It is not
got
anything
you.
like Catherine Hepburn. But that's what they did when they voiced her.
Okay. All right. So am I Glimmer?
You said you were going to do
Okay, I
it.
will.
Oh, Adora, thank you.
Gaze in the mirror and you will see you're both as pretty as can be. Hoot hoot.
Princess, the chest, where did it come from? And to whom do you think it belonged? I don't know, Glimmer, but Etheria is full of such strange mysteries, both good and evil.
And if I don't miss my guess, the evil Catra lurks nearby, eager to steal the treasures anyway. Well, I'll fix her.
So she's just thinking this to herself. Like, she's probably going to come around. I better just beat her up now.
Girls are so mean.
I know. So catty.
The villain is Catra. All right, go. Wait, who's this now? Is that me again?
Yeah, yeah.
You think that? Oh, that's Castaspella?
Yeah, she's grabbing it from...
I now use my power to hypnotize, to guard these gifts from evil eyes. Hocus pocus, soon Catras shall see just who she is and who she could be.
There's lots of rhyming.
We're going to make a doll line for little girls. What do they like? Rhyming!
Her again?
It is, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Adora, the hour grows late, and there is yet so much to do about this place. Palace, sorry. There's yet so much to do about the palace.
But we're having so much fun. Do we have to go? Castaspella's right. We can't neglect our duties. Let us put these things away. There'll be time enough to play tomorrow.
So they're literally just playing dress up. That's all they're doing. Okay, I'm just making sure.
So. I think.
Because they didn't do anything special. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, fair enough. We see Catra obviously hanging out in a tree in the background here. Or in shadow.
Perfect furs. Your precious prizes now belong to me.
Deep in the dark forest, Catra gloats at her good fortune, unaware she's about to pay a pretty price for her ill-fated treachery.
With these treasures, I alone shall rule Etheria. It's every creature slave to the magic of my beauty. Aww. Yeah! My precious face! My lovely hair!
So she stole the treasure box.
Yes.
And she tried on the things to look
Yes.
pretty in her own house because
Yeah.
she didn't want to feel ugly. She wanted to dress up too.
Yeah.
They weren't inviting her.
Right.
And she does it, and she looks in this mirror, and she looks like an old hag.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
But when we see her not looking in the mirror, she looks the same.
Right.
Just has a weird hat on.
Right.
That's her running away from her little cottage
Yep.
in the woods.
She didn't like it. She's still wearing.
Catra lives in a cottage in the woods like Snow White.
Yeah, it almost looks like a Smurf house. I mean, I know it's not a mushroom, but it does have sort of a mushroomy vibe to it. I don't know. So she lives in a cabin by the She had it. Did she buy it or have it built? I mean, it's got windows, a chimney. Like she's hanging out
Okay.
here.
So she's gonna go. She's bringing this back, right?
Yeah. So I don't. She's just running away from the mirror. I guess I don't know. So yeah, she's
Well,
running.
she's got the canister thing. Right?
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
What's she holding in this new? It cannot be.
See that cone thing? She was carrying it was something they were passing back and forth too. It's. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's putting. I think she's putting the hat back in there.
Okay. Except, oh yeah, that would make sense because she's wearing it in that picture and it's open, and the next thing you know,
And then she throws it in the water.
yeah, she's chucking it into the water, and then she doesn't have it on her head.
What's
Okay.
this? My eyes play tricks on me. I never looked more lovely.
So she's looking at her reflection. She's like, "Dude, I'm still hot.
Yeah, I'm still,
Okay,
I'm
all right.
still rocking.
I still look great."
Must get the mirror back, but how? Let's get to the mirror. What you do with the mirror? I'm lost there, but okay.
What?
Did she throw the mirror in the water? She threw the hat in the water.
She put it all, I think, in that. I don't know, Steve. That's where I'm at.
Must get the mirror back. But how?
Okay.
I'm so frightened of the water.
So she chucked it in the water with everything else.
And now she wants it back.
And now she's like, oh, wait, I look fine. That was like my mind or something. I want that mirror back. But I'm scared of the water because I'm a cat lady. Okay. Meanwhile, Cowl makes a grim discovery.
Thief! Thief!
Goodness gracious, Cowl, what is the matter?
Hoot hoot! The chest is gone, and treasures to boot!
This must be Ketra's doing. Oh, fear not, my little friend. We'll get them back. By the honor of Grayskull, I am She-Ra! And her mask went over her eyes.
Cool.
Guided by the magic glow of Glimmer's Staff of Light, She-Ra and her faithful friends make their way through the dark forest.
This place gives me goosebumps. Glabber, you look as if you've just seen a ghost.
Perhaps that's because I have. Look out!
We see something coming out of the darkness behind some leaves, some glowing eyes. And what pops out?
It's a creepy little goblin guy.
It's Shrek.
It is.
It's
Similar.
looks okay. Looks kind of like a real Ghostbusters thing too. Anyway, yeah, this kind of lanky, smooth, bald, but he has eyebrows. Creature comes from out of the woods. She-Ra pulls her sword and she's blasting at it, and she says, "We have no time for toil or trouble. Vile gremlin, be gone, and on the double." And she turns him into a butterfly.
Yeah, nice.
All right. If you're ugly, you should be pretty. Here we go.
Look!
It's like the butterfly is still as aggressive as the gremlin thing he was, but, it's a butterfly.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're pretty
flat,
now, so
yeah.
it's not a threat. Even though it has evil intentions. Cause it's
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
It's a murderous butterfly, but all it can do is flap its wings. All right.
Look! Up ahead, it's Ketra's secret hideaway. Well, well, our foul feline foe's the thief, just as I surmised.
Your wretched trinkets are of no use to me, She-Ra. I am helpless. Set me free.
Very well.
And she shoots her with her sword. And the thing's not over her eyes anymore.
I don't know these artists.
I don't know what's going on or why she turns into She-Ra. I really don't understand this. It makes no sense why she turns into She-Ra ever. I'm fine with this. Let's keep going, though. This is great. So she shoots Ketra, who's sad.
Oh my god! I don't even know why. Wretched, help! I am helpless. Why is Ketra helpless?
I don't know.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She put a hat on. She looked ugly. She threw the hat in the river. She immediately wanted the hat back.
Well, Cassispella put a I'm going to say it's not spelled out for us, but I think Cassispella put a curse on it. So since she stole them, like she now thinks she's ugly every time. I don't know. Can't be every time because she was just looking at the...
Only when she has the hat on was she ugly.
Right.
Then she took the hat off, threw it away, and she's like, "Oh, now I'm pretty, but I want that damn hat back. That made me ugly."
Now she's helpless and needs to be set free. But why?
So to set her free, She-Ra blasts her with her sword.
This is the problem with the solution to any problem. I mean, okay.
What strange magic this is. It seems I cannot break the spell.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm not getting less confused.
No.
We see Ketra's knees on the banks of the water, looking at a reflection. She says, "Please help me." I thought she already did because she blasted her with her sword, but I don't know. Please help me.
Castaspella, could it be there's something you've not told me?
Oh, all right. I admit it, I cast the spell. But Shira, I'm so tired of Catra's troublesome meddlings. I just wanted to teach her a lesson. Do I have to let her go?
Perhaps if you show her kindness now, she will one day learn to be our friend.
Things are getting clear to me. Like high school and like girls being mad at each other one day and then hugging in the hall the
It's
next.
not even. This is like middle school girls, like, or even elementary. I can remember like Lily just getting in little fights about the stupidest crap on the playground.
So it's so sad they didn't invite me to the birthday party.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going to spit in her pop. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Very well, here goes.
Oh, here you go. Now
Oh,
she gets to.
I
She
get to
gets
do
to
more.
rhyme.
Deep in your heart, true beauty lies. You've seen it with your very eyes. Only you can turn the key and make the choice. Who will you be? She turned into a cat? You're free to go. Be on your way.
So she turned herself into a cat? Like,
I don't know.
okay, all right.
I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know either. I hope you guys are following along.
But now you look so sad. Things can't be all that bad. I gotta do more of her. Oh,
So
more
okay.
Castaspella
So
coming.
Cal is talking to Castaspella about this. Okay, she's asking. Things can't be that bad. You're okay. I had to get on the right
Now
page
Castaspella looks very sad.
here. She does.
In anger, I used my powers most unwisely. Catra didn't have a chance against my overpowering trance. If Shira hadn't set me straight, she surely would have perished. I'm so ashamed.
Now, no real harm's been done. There's a moral to be learned here.
Oh my gosh. Tricks, no matter how innocent, can be harmful. Remember, when you're angry, count to 10. And then think again.
The end.
All right. I'm going right to the end.
Yeah, we're out.
These are crazy.
Crazy. I love it. We're learning some new stuff though, and at least it gives me a good laugh. So hopefully you guys find it entertaining. Thanks for coming. Steve looks so defeated. Thanks to our Patreon supporters.
Thank you, Patreon supporters.
We love it when you guys check us out. Thanks to everyone else who listens to us, everyone who comments on our social media pages. Find us at the Po2universe or the Podcasters in the Universe. On everything, anywhere.
That's right.
Give us 5-star reviews on iTunes.
Yeah,
Tell us how pretty we look.
that's right. Tell us how pretty we look. That's the main thing we're learning in Shira books. It's about how pretty you look. So if you find yourself in a situation where you put a hat on and look in the mirror and you look ridiculous, and you decide to go throw that hat into a river, don't go chasing after that hat again. Just leave the hat in the river.
You're already pretty enough inside.
Thanks, Jeremy. I needed to hear that right now. All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Love you.
Despite how grumpy I sound, I actually did have fun. That was fun. It was ridiculous, but fun. And we're going to have some more ridiculous fun in a couple of weeks. But until then, we'll see you around the universe. Those are stupid. Like they're getting stupider
Right?
tremendously,
Like,
in big increments.
you know what? These kids can't read anyway. They don't know what's going on. Just put whatever. It's like huge. So confusing. They could even fill some space with like an explanation of what's going on. They're like, nope. You're just gonna get some fucking rhymes. Some ridiculous rhymes and lessons about how you need to be pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm starting to like feel really bad for girls like my age now. We just had fun. They had to worry about being pretty. It's about hurting people's feelings and shit. Oh my god. Oh, well, let's see here. See if this... Is there a chat or anything going on? Doesn't look like it. All right.
All right.
Oh my god. All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.